So welcome back to Payday 2. Today we're going to go over a shotgun build video. Now I had this done a while back with the original skill trees that were in the game, but since they just introduced the new skill trees, I kind of wanted to redo it and show you something that was more usable for you the way the game is now. It's basically the same as it would be the way I had it before with a few changes, and I'll talk about the few changes. There's a couple different ways you could do it, but I'm going to show you the way that I've been doing it, you know, at least lately with the way the skill trees are set up. So I think what we're going to do first is we're probably going to, we're going to go over the skills first, then we'll go over the weapons, perk deck, stuff like that. I did not participate in the beta, so this is all different to me. I spent a lot of time reading, seeing what was new, what had changed, where they moved things, stuff like that. Like Inspire used to be 75% chance to revive, but there was no cooldown. Now it's 100% to revive with a 20-second cooldown. I don't think I like that. I think I like it better the other way. Haven't played with it very much, so it's hard to say. We'll see with time, I guess. But let's just focus on the skills for this build. So we have basic forced friendship, and that was just to get to this confident. The basic is 4 more ties, 75% faster cable tying, and confident is dominator. I think you need to have the basic at least. I almost always have the basic because a lot of times civvies are gone and you need to get your teammates back. So basic for sure. We have, what is this? We aced out stable shot. We wanted the stability and accuracy. And then we aced out high value target. Now this used to be spotter. The basic is the same. 15% more damage to marked enemies. The ace version is different. You can do 50% more damage to marked enemies at 10 meters or farther. And you can mark them just by aiming down sight. So this is a really cool skill to have. I like that they changed that. And I think it works really good with this build. Even with shotguns, you can shoot pretty far sometimes with the shotguns we're using. Enforcer. I think we're going to start with Shotgunner here on the left. We have basic underdog. That was just to unlock the next tier. And this is the same. I don't think anything really changed too much here. I think it's more specific within 18 meters of you. This might be a little more specific, but it's basically the same as it was in the original skill trees. But just the basic. We aced out Shotgun CQB for the faster reload and the increased steel sight. And we aced out Shotgun Impact for the stability and the damage with shotguns. And far away, I think this is different. I don't remember this one in the first set of skill trees, but maybe I'm wrong. Far away, we have 40% more accuracy, I think, when we aim down sight with shotguns. And then overkill is the same basically as it was in the first game. I think the first set of skill trees, I think it's exactly the same. If you kill an enemy with a shotgun, you receive a 75% damage increase for 20 seconds. For sure, have to get overkill. Next, we'll do tank. The only thing we have in tank is resilience because we wanted the 75% flashbang reduction. Also, the increased 15% increased armor recovery rate is kind of nice, but I mean, you kind of had to get that because we wanted the flashbang reduction. And then we'll go to ammo specialist. Scavenger we aced out, so your ammo box pickup range is increased by 50%, and every 6th enemy you kill will drop an ammo box, or an extra ammo box. That's kind of nice. Extra lead is the same, the ammo bags with 200% more ammo. I don't feel like I waste any skills to get to these higher tiers. The only time I feel like I waste any skill points is right here, because I needed 3 more to get to fully loaded, so I just got Saw Massacre. I'm not going to use it, but you kind of have to do something to get to fully loaded. Fully loaded is the same pretty much. You have 25% more overall capacity of your ammo, and you can pick up ammo boxes. No, increases the amount of ammo you gain from ammo boxes by 75%, but it also allows you a 5% base chance to pick up a throwable from an ammo box. And every time you pick up an ammo box and you don't pick up a throwable, your chance to pick up a throwable, like a grenade, is increased by 1%. And it keeps increasing by 1% with every ammo box until you actually pick up a throwable. And then it resets to 5 and starts over again. I don't use throwables a lot, but I never run out. With this, I never run out. I always have 2 or 3 on me. And I think it feels pretty OP. And I think it's worth getting even in the higher tier. Technician, we'll go to Oppressor. I put a few skills in here because of the accuracy and stability and stuff. So Steady Grip, 8, Accuracy, 16, Stability, Heavy Impact. Your shots have a 5% chance to stagger all enemies except bulldozers and Captain Winners. And then Aced is an extra, increases your stagger chance to 20%. That's a really cool skill. I like this one. And then Fire Control, 12% more weapon accuracy, firing from the hip. and your accuracy penalty is decreased by 20% when shooting while moving. That's all we have in tech. We have quite a few points in Ghost here. Now in the original build I had Sneaky Bastard, but I think I used those skills in tech and Enforcer maybe instead. I don't remember, but we don't have Sneaky Bastard now, so we're going to start here at the bottom. Duck and Cover is a combination kind of 3 different skills. You have the Stamina Regeneration, the 25% faster. Wait, your stamina starts regenerating 25% earlier and 25% faster. You also sprint 25% faster. 10% chance to dodge while ziplining and 15% chance to dodge while ziplining. No, 10% chance to dodge while sprinting. Or 15% chance to dodge while ziplining. They kind of combined like 3 different skills into there, and then the other half of the ziplining skill is in parkour. You gain 10% additional movement speed and 20% additional speed while climbing ladders. Ziplining and the ladder climbing one were 1 skill in Fugitive in the original one. So parkour is nice, mainly for the aced version. I wanted the run and gun, the run and reload I mean. You can reload while you're running, which is really cool because that used to be Kilmer, which was really high on the left side in the Mastermind, and now it's way down here. So that's kind of cool. And the 10% additional movement speed. Inner Pockets, we wanted the weapon concealment lowered of the melee by 2 because we need the lowest concealment we can get. And Basic Dire Need, which is something new. When your armor breaks, the first shot on every enemy will cause that enemy to stagger. This effect ends when your armor regenerates. The ace version would be really cool, but we didn't have enough points. It allows 6 more seconds after your armor comes back. So I don't think it's necessary. It would have been nice, but it's not necessary. Next, we'll go to Second Wind. We have the basic. When your armor breaks, your movement speed is increased by 30% for 5 seconds. This is insane because we're in a suit, so our armor is always breaking. So you can be extremely fast for quite a long time, and it's really easy to get. Second Wind, I think, is for sure worth it. For sure. Unless you're sure your armor is never going to break, I think it's a good skill to have. Optical Illusion. This used to be Chameleon kind of in Ghost, but it says you're 45% less likely to be targeted by enemies. Before, you had to be close to your teammates to gain the 50% or 45% less likely to be targeted. So it's a much better skill. It's less selfish and it's easy to get. Why not pick it up? We picked up the basic Professional for the stability of silenced weapons, and then we aced Silent Killer. Well, it used to be Silent Killer at least. So we're doing 30% more damage with silent weapons. The basic Low Blow because we have really low concealment, so we only need the basic. And then Unseen Strike. It says if you do not lose any armor or health for 4 seconds, you gain 35% critical hit chance for 6 seconds. Now I'm hoping that these kind of stack. If we're doing 30% chance to critical strike here, and then you gain 35% critical hit chance here, if you were to use if they both would combine at some points, maybe not all the time because you only have a 30% chance to critical strike, when it actually would, it should give you a 65% chance to critical strike. So I'm hoping these stack, and that's why we have this one, the basic. The ace version would be nice, but we didn't have enough points, so that's what we have. I've been playing with it, and it seems to work really well, so I'm just assuming that these you can stack these. And then in Fugitive, we have nothing. In the original build, I'm trying to think, what did I have in the original build? In the original build, I had Swan Song, and I would have had to have opened up 9 lives aced, which would be okay to get Swan Song, but Swan Song, you can see, the aced version is only 6 seconds now. It used to be 9. And the only reason I had Swan Song was 1, it could clear out areas really nice, but 2, if I went to Swan Song, if I started to pick someone up right away, I had basically just enough time to pick someone up before I would fall. So I'd try to find the guy with Inspire, and then he could pick the whole team back up. With 6 seconds, I'm not sure. If you go into Swan Song, I don't know if you have enough time to pick somebody up when you go into Swan Song now. I haven't really tried it, so since they nerfed that a little bit, I decided not to use Swan Song and put those points somewhere else. But this is one skill you could interchange with some of the tech skills. You could put them here instead. And what else? Sneaky Bastard. If you had some extra points, you could go to Sneaky Bastard and get a little more dodge. Now, you used to have a base dodge of 10 with the suit, with the lowest concealment. Now you only have like 5, I think, or something like that. We'll take a peek, but yeah, so that's the skills. Well, let's take a peek and see what we got here. Yeah, we only have a base of 5. It used to be 10. And with Sneaky Bastard, you'd get 15, I guess. Now, if you do get the dodge skills and the rogue perk deck, you can get up to like 55 dodge now, I think. But that's for another day. We're using Grinder. We went over the Grinder perk deck a ton, so I don't really see any need to go over that again. Ammo bags. We'll go over our primaries here. So we'll go over the MOSCONI 12 gauge shotgun. So yeah, we have a skin on it. That's not important. We are also going to go to ammunition. We're using the buckshot. So we're doing 204 damage. Now originally the damage was 227, I think. So it's been nerfed a little bit. It's not really enough for me to notice, but it's still kind of a meh, you know, a little upset about it, but it's okay. It's not enough to make too big of a difference. We have the Road Warrior barrel. As you can see, it takes tons of accuracy and stability away from us, but that gives us much better concealment. Our boost, we have a boost of accuracy. We have an accuracy boost on here because we already have a 4 detection, so we're getting all the benefits of low blow. And then stock, I'm using the Gangsta Special stock because it gives us 10 more concealment. But again, it takes tons of accuracy and stability away, so really good. The MOSCONI's, for me at least, is better than the Jocelyn. And the Judge. Ammunition, we have the HE rounds on here. Now, with Silent Killer and the HE rounds, this is where I was just shocked. Before they changed the skill trees, with the HE rounds, you could take out shields and you could take the face shields off of dozers. That's about it. It wasn't really practical for much else. But with Silent Killer and the HE rounds, you could do 231 damage now. I can kill tasers and cloakers and regular cops and weak cops and shields. I killed a dozer. I think it took more than 5 shots, but it took like 6 shots, I think. I killed a dozer with just HE rounds playing with this earlier. So the HE rounds serve way more of a purpose, I think, than they did before. Before, they were just to supplement to help you take down other things, minus shields. Now you can actually kill other enemies with it, which is really cool. So HE rounds on the Judge. The barrel, we're using the Silent Killer suppressor. Boost, we have a concealment. Gadget, we have a compact laser module. Now I use this because a lot of times I am hip firing. And we have no sight on it. We are using the buzzer melee weapon. This is a DLC, so it really doesn't matter. I think they have those electrified brass knuckle things, which are like the same thing as the buzzer. So I think those are the 2 best melees. They don't do a ton of damage, but they can tase cloakers away from you, and you can dominate really easy like that. So I always use the buzzer, and we're using the Molotov cocktail. And that is our build. So again, I kind of went over it. I tried to go over it a little bit better than I had before, not too quick because the skills are different. It's really similar to the original shotgun build I had. The only difference is I had Swan Song in the first build, and I had Sneaky Bastard. I gave up Sneaky Bastard and Swan Song for some of those other new skills that I went over. You could take some of like the technician skills away, and you could take away the, I don't remember what it's called, the spotter. You could take away the spotter skill in Mastermind and some of the tech skills, and probably go and get yourself the basic Sneaky Bastard and maybe ace out Swan Song, and then you'd be pretty much to the exact same build that I had in the first game. But I feel like this one's better. I feel more comfortable with this build than I did with the other one. The Swan Song is nice, but since they changed that to 6 seconds, I don't think it's worth it. I'm happier with this one. So that's the shotgun build. I'm really happy with it. I didn't used to play with shotguns too often, but I really, if I could do my top 5 list again, I would throw the MOSCONI in there. And I feel really guilty that I didn't throw it in there earlier. So forgive me if you're a MOSCONI fan or a shotgun fan. The Judge was in the secondary top 5 list. The MOSCONI deserves a place in the top 5 primary list. I'd probably take out the Akimbo and throw the MOSCONI in there. So thank you so much for the support on the Payday videos. I'm really excited to see what these new skill trees, what we can do with it. I'll try to come out with some more builds if you're curious. Let me know if it works for you. It's kind of hard. I feel like I take more damage than I did before, but I feel like the skills make you more powerful, I guess, stronger. but your health, it feels like you have less health, I guess. But I really like it. I think it works good. You have to use a lot of cover and you have to move around a lot and be pretty accurate. But I think it's a really good build. I really like it. I play with it a lot. It's kind of my go-to build lately. And that's it, I guess. So thank you so much for the support on the Payday 2 videos. I have some gameplay for you to show it working so you can see if it actually does work a little bit. At least it works for me. And we'll go from there. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for everything you do for the channel. And until the next video, take it easy.
Don't give up. Keep your guns on. Do not die, my friend. Okay.
ground floor.